if you're new to waxing and you're wondering, how long is it gonna take for me to reach that point where the hair growth is fine in texture, it's sparse, and my skin is looking smooth even after weeks without shaving? I'm gonna talk to you about the hair cycles and what it takes to get to that point. So we have a total of 3 different hair cycles. There's the hair that I'm getting ready to remove from the root, the hair right below that that's getting ready to pop up, and one in the process of being grown. Once you have targeted every single hair growth cycle, you'll start to notice more sparseness in the regrowth, very slow regrowth, and it's also going to turn into this fine textured hair. That's ultimately what you're looking for. In order for you to target each cycle, it's gonna take 3 months, and that's when you'll start to really see the slowdown with the regrowth. So if you're wondering, well, how long can my hair be in order to wax? There is such thing as hair being too short and too long. As long as your hair is about the length of a grain of rice, you're good to go. But if it's too short, you just wanna be really careful, because when it's too short, it can cause breakage. The hair just won't adhere to the wax well because the wax doesn't have anything to really grip onto as far as length is concerned. And it can also be really uncomfortable because that hair, if you've been shaving, it's gonna be really short and thick, and you're literally ripping it out of your skin because it's just so short. It's like a tug of war with the hair and the wax. So too short can cause discomfort and breakage. I typically recommend letting the hair grow out, believe it or not, 2 to 3 days. That's gonna give you enough growth where you're in the clear and you'll have a more successful wax. Hair growth that is too long. Now, you may run across hair that's too long when you're doing services like bikini area. If it's growth that you can literally grab and give it a little twist, you need to trim. What's gonna happen when the hair is too long is that long strand is too weak. It can't stand the pull throughout the hair, so it'll crack before you can get to the root. So it's really important to get a nice trim on that bikini before you go in with the wax. Another thing that you may notice if you're a first-time waxer and you're doing an area, say like your legs, it's a really large area. There's hair everywhere. And if you wax your full leg and you go to rub expecting to have a smooth feeling leg like you would when you shave, it's not gonna feel like that. Because again, those hair cycles, they're all at different lengths. Even though you're removing that hair from the root, there's one right at the base ready to pop up, so that may feel a little bit rough to the touch. Don't worry, stay consistent, keep waxing, and it may not feel like smooth just shaven out of the shower legs, but you're getting the roots, and your hair growth, your hair regrowth will take so much longer than shaving, whereas shaving you have to shave like literally the next day because it's stubble cacti that you're walking around. So you just wanna make sure that you're consistent, and that's ultimately what's gonna help give you the overall look that you're trying to achieve. Your post-wax care is essential to a successful service. Whether you're doing it at home or in the salon, you wanna make sure that you are exfoliating at home. A light exfoliation every single day is just enough, especially if you're doing an area like your legs or your arms. Gently go over the area every single day if you're doing your underarms. We have a lot of bacteria, lotion, residue that just builds up throughout the day. So you wanna kind of help your pores out a little bit by clearing them up. You can also use witch hazel. It's going to hydrate your skin. It's also a natural antiseptic, and it's just really soothing for your skin. Make sure that is an alcohol-free witch hazel though, because alcohol will dry the skin out. And if you're doing your legs and your arms, make sure that you're moisturizing every single day to avoid these superficial ingrown hairs that can be very annoying. Because when you're waxing your legs, believe it or not, you get a lot of friction on the legs when you're, wearing clothing, you're sitting to drive, you're sitting at the office. The back of your legs, once that hair starts to regrow, can get very irritated. So light exfoliation, witch hazel, and lotion every day.